I believe Billy Strayhorn was probably Duke Ellington's right hand, if not right side of his brain. He was there with Duke writing together, and a lot of times Billy Strayhorn wrote the so-called Duke Ellington's compositions, but it was really Billy Strayhorn that wrote the music. I think Billy Strayhorn wrote "Take the A Train," I believe. But
I think he wrote the song when he was 18 years old.
say that again in the microphone, Steve.
Well, I used to play this with Ellis at Tyler's many years ago, and this, incidentally, was one of the only songs that Ellis Marcellus ever sang. Of course, it's a classic song, and he used to talk about it and said that Billy Strayhorn actually wrote this when he was 18 years old, which is hard to believe because it's such a sophisticated song. But anyway, that's what he told me.
1949. I started singing in 1950. No. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distinguished traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me with madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again, a trough full of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris will ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. lonely again. And only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again. A trough full of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris will ease the bite of it all. I care is to smile. In spite of it, I'll forget you. I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is much stifling those who strive. Our love, a lush life, in some small dive, and there I'll be while I ride with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. The Great Billy Strayhorn by special request.